tactical failure at Capello, but that didn't stop the Greenock side starting brightly. Warren Hawke with the early shot, well saved by Robert Douglas. But when Morton did go ahead, the goal was a cracker. Owen Archdeacon with the long-range strike, and suddenly there was a feeling of cup shock in the air. The second goal didn't quite have the same touch of quality, but they all count. In the end, it was Ross Matheson who scrambled it over the line, and suddenly Dundee were dancing on Scottish Cup quicksand. They did pull one goal back. Darius Adamchuk timed his pass perfectly for Eddie Annan to finish, but it wasn't enough. Morton through, and boss Billy Stark believes Dundee to be victims of the winter shutdown.
Morton had put Dundee out in the last round, were favourites against second division Clyde, and they opened the scoring after 14 minutes. A great cross provided by McPherson, John Anderson with a clever close-range flick, and Morton 1-0 up. Clyde were wearing a new strip and hoped it would bring them some luck, but they were soon 2-0 down. This time it was Morton's Warren Hawke who provided the cross. And Kevin Thomas's diving header beats keeper David Wiley. The Clyde defence were under more pressure just before half-time, and they ended up down to 10 men. Brian Smith handled the ball and was to take no further part in the game. Up stepped Owen Archdeacon to take the penalty, eventually netting the rebound after his first attempt was blocked. It was now 3-0 Morton, and David Wiley, the former Capello keeper, was furious. Number 4 came after the interval, and it was another penalty. Warren Hawke was brought down. Kevin Thomas confidently slotted home his second of the match. Clyde's attacks were few and far between, but they did pull one goal back. Brian Rice's ball found Richie McCusker, who deftly chipped the keeper. But Morton wanted more. Kevin Thomas was fouled just outside the box. And this time it was the other Kevin Twaddle, who swirled the free kick into the top left-hand corner. And to finish up a great day for Morton and a miserable one for Clyde, the home side scored a 6th goal. A second for Kevin Twaddle with a slight deflection. Morton convincingly into the quarter-finals.
It took Morton till the second half to dispose of Hamilton Accies. The first goal scored by Keith Wright. His first touch of the ball 30 seconds after coming on as a substitute. Morton went 2-0 up 18 minutes from time. Poor defending here by Accies as the ball is clipped back across, and the simplest of tasks for Harry Curran to put the Greenock side further ahead. Morton were to win this match by 3 goals. Good defending here by Derek Anderson. Long ball forward finds Keith Wright. He sees the keeper off his line, and a lovely chip from the man who's been doing the same for Dundee, Hibs and Raith Rovers over the years. He could have had his hat-trick because Morton had a penalty in the first minute of injury time. Kevin Thomas brought down. The referee points to the spot, and Keith Wright hits the bar. 2 goals good enough though, Morton winning by 3-0. Morton surprised a lot of people in the Cup the other night, but it was back to league business yesterday. Keith Wright knocking down for Kevin Thomas, and a great left foot finish from the former Hearts player. Thomas putting Morton 1-0 ahead after 20 minutes. Well, Morton had a chance to go 2 up, a great 25-yard effort there from Matheson, and a brilliant save from Guido van de Kamp in the Raith Rovers goal. Well, Raith Rovers were a different outfit in the second half, and a good chance here for the equaliser, but Ian Cameron squaffing that one wide from about 10 yards out. The equaliser eventually did come, and it was a very soft penalty. John Anderson judged to have handled. Judge for yourself. It seems to brush against his arm, but the referee says that's a spot kick, and Craig Dargo takes advantage. One each had finished at Capello.
Just 526 fans went to Stair Park to see Stranraer take on Morton, and there was always only going to be one winner, Morton. 15 minutes gone, and they took the lead through Kevin Thomas. McPherson's corner kick, and Kevin Thomas had time and space to score. But bad marking at the back post made it easier for the former Hearts striker. Stranraer could be relegated on their next outing as it stands there 14 points behind third bottom Wraith Rovers with only 18 available. Morton had claims for a penalty kick inside the second half. But referee Gemmell waved away the claims of Morton's Harry Curran, who went down just outside the box. Linlithgow referee Gemmell involved in another